Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm back. It is Sunday, January 12th, 2014, and we are in part two of the Divisional Round weekend. Last night, the Seattle Seahawks and New England Patriots punched tickets to their respective conference championship games, and now we talk about who they will face today. Starting with the NFC divisional matchup, the final one of the weekend, the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Carolina Panthers. Now, these two teams are pretty much mirror images of each other. They both have dynamic dual threat QBs in Colin Kaepernick and Cam Newton. They both have vicious defenses, which Carolina's defense was top three, if not the best in the league. Uh, in a number of categories. They led the league in sacks. And, of course, the last time these two teams played, they played to a 10-9 game, which Carolina was the victor. Kaepernick was held to his lowest output, 91 yards passing, 4 sacks, and a pick. Cam Newton was sacked 3 times. He had a pick as well, but the deciding score was by D'Angelo Williams after the Niners blew basically a 9-0 lead. Like I said, these two teams are mirror images of each other, and this is going to be one of the better games, if not the best game of the weekend. It's going to be interesting to see how well Kaepernick and Newton will play against their respective opposing defenses, given how they played the last time. Now, in this one, of course, Kaepernick gets Michael Crabtree in this game, whereas Crabtree didn't play in the last matchup between these two teams. Vernon Davis was out of the second half of that game with a concussion, so he's back. And Aldon Smith was getting back into the groove of his position after a self-imposed sabbatical for his drinking issues. So the Niners are pretty much at full strength in this matchup, and of course the Panthers have been rested up. They're the number 2 seed, so they've had plenty of time to rest, relax, get their players healthy. Steve Smith said he will go in this game. He hurt his knee in the matchup against the Saints in Week 16, so he's been resting that knee, and so he will make it. He will go today. Who am I picking? Who do I always pick? I'm picking the Niners in a 20-17 matchup. A little bit more offensive firepower between the two QBs. It's going to come down to a go-ahead field goal, and I think Phil Dawson gets it done. So, yes, I am picking the Niners in this one, and if you've been following my blog, you know it's no shock. So, moving forward, we talk about the San Diego Chargers heading to Mile High to take on the Denver Broncos for the 3rd time this season. Now, of course, these two teams split their respective matchups, both beating the other on the road. And, of course, Phillip Rivers, in his entire career, he's had his way with not only the Denver Broncos but with Peyton Manning. He is 6-2 against the Denver Broncos at Mile High, and he is 5-4 against Peyton Manning. And so, of course, the Chargers want to be the team of destiny. They want to be the 5th straight team to win the Super Bowl after playing the Eagles in Philly's home opener. Now, if you remember, the Saints played the Eagles in 2010 or 2009. They won the Super Bowl. The Green Bay Packers played them in 2010. They won the Super Bowl. The New York Giants played them in 2011. They won the Super Bowl. The Baltimore Ravens played them in 2012. They won the Super Bowl. And the San Diego Chargers played the Eagles in 2013. So, crazy stat, but it's pretty accurate. And so the Chargers want to be that next team. The Denver Broncos want to get over what happened to them last season, 13-3 record, home field advantage, and they blew it. You know, whether you want to blame Raheem Moore, whether you want to blame John Fox, whether you want to blame Peyton Manning, whatever the case may be, they all lost. And, of course, the Denver Broncos are the record setters for most points scored in the season. Peyton Manning broke numerous records this season. Obviously, they are the trendy pick, the favorite to be the AFC representative in the Super Bowl, if not outright win it. So this contest is going to come down to a couple things. It's going to come down to the game plan that Mike McCoy has for the Chargers, which is what they did in the second game against the Broncos, where they basically used Ryan Matthews at will, just ground and pound, control the clock, because you know Peyton likes to get on the field and he likes to score quick. He likes to score quick and in bunches. And the easiest way to keep him from doing that is to keep him off the field. And the Chargers utilize that in their second matchup. So the run game is going to be very important. And of course, when Peyton's on the field, disrupt him like they did in the second game. I mean, they are the only team to hold the Broncos to under 30 points in both contests. So it's safe to say that they know how to play. They know how to play the Broncos. For the Broncos, it's Peyton getting uncorked. I mean, he's had some misfortune with the San Diego Chargers, and you look at his postseason record with the Colts, and most of his L's he's taken, if not the Patriots, it's the Chargers. So it's him really getting over the ghost on that, and really just playing Broncos football that they've been playing all season. Quick, fast, chunk plays, get downfield, score quick, score. You know, who am I picking in this game? I'm picking the upset. I'm picking the Chargers. Like I said, the Chargers know how to play the Broncos. They've been playing them the best out of any team this season, and really over the last few years. And so I see a Chargers Patriots AFC Championship matchup. I just think Peyton's going to be drawn into making a couple mistakes and really playing in that mile high weather. Yes, he has some huge statistical numbers, but I don't know. I just sense a one and done from him again. So, Niners, Chargers, those are my two picks, and I'm sticking with it. So, hope everybody enjoys today, and I will see you next week for the conference championship picks. So, till then, Sager Mason, out.